I thought I was on. I thought I was on. God. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. Okay. I know there is something not so good. So I stayed up late paying attention to the CrowdStrike stuff. I was talking about that the whole time. I'm so sorry. 4 minutes and I have no sound. Oh my God. I just want to go away. So free gas today. Woo! Yeah. Something not good going on. But yeah, I stayed up late listening to the CrowdStrike stuff. And my understanding is that CrowdStrike has put up a path or some kind of fix for the code. They are claiming that the code they had bad code, and that fed into the Microsoft operating system, and that's what caused all the nonsense. So that's what I heard just now on like Sky News. So I don't know. Hold on. Let me fix one thing, and then I'll fix that. It's like it makes me feel like my head's down at the bottom of the GP. I'm here. I know. God dang it. I know. Blah. 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 CrowdStrike problems, and Microsoft makes for a hell of a mess. Boy, Scott, it sure does. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. But anyway, we'll have to see if it actually is, like how we understand it. So yeah. Oh, my camera's actually, this probably has something to do with my operating system because my camera's a little disjointed. Yeah, I've been watching that. So yeah, it's interesting. Anyway, and oh whoa, look at all those stuff on the screen. Why is that all? Oh, I know, because that's why. I'm sorry, that's my fault. It's because I moved all the shit to the screen. Hold on, let me get rid of that. Sorry. Oh, that's better. Blobby, you got it. Blobby, we've had enough of you this week. I'm sorry, Blobby. You're going to have to come back next week when we don't have stuff to do. Bye, Stapler Guy. I'll see you later. It's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry, Stapler Guy. It's going to be okay. Let's see, what else? What else can I get rid of? Corn Children. Goodbye, Corn Children. We'll see you later. Don't worry. We'll be back. And then the daily download logo, we can get rid of that too. Yep. Bye. Let's just have our wake and bake right there. Yep. Okie dokie. All right, that's great. So, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. TBH, I never went to bed. Oh no, Scott, that's terrible. I just got my coffee, so I haven't had a sip of coffee yet, and I haven't had any weed. But yeah, the JFK airport in Vancouver were affected. All over the world, butterflies. It's crazy, isn't it? Hey, Jen. Hi, Jen. But so yeah, I think we need to be very curious about what happened and how it happened. And this is one of those times when full disclosure would be a very, very good thing. That's what I'm going to say. It would be really great if we just had great disclosure about everything that happened so that we don't have to conjecture. That would be nice. Yeah. And, yeah. I don't know. It's funny. And this is very much a function of the internet. So whatever. But people really do assume they know what you're thinking and how you're thinking and all that kind of stuff. So that's another thing that's on my mind this morning. And I'm just going to remind everyone out there in TV land that you don't know anything about me. You don't know anything. You don't stop disappearing me, mods. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be honest. Listen. Let me explain to you how it's going. My brain broke in 2019. And since that time, although I'm a very intelligent person, I understand that. I also really have to filter what details I keep in my head. And there are certain things that I don't know because either I haven't hung around to find out. What is going on? What? The cats are fighting. It's a bad morning. Cats are fighting. Anyway, so I think it is important to understand with me that I have 77.7. What's 777? That, oh, I have 7. Yeah, I know. I had 780, but I lost some. Oh, and Cash App, I reinstated your account, Chrissy. I didn't know you were Chrissy. And so that's part of the point that I want to make clear. I don't know people's handles. I have never been able to keep up. Even people that I am friends with, like day-to-day friends with. If you have more than one handle, I don't fucking keep track of that. So, let me tell you, my brain can only handle so much, and people's handles are not part of that equation. I hope not. Well, apparently they do, but whatever. Anyway, I'm just going to say, yeah. And so, be careful when assuming things about people. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. And when it comes to trolling and shit like that, when it really comes to trolling, I have trolls in many different groups. Some of them are more serious trolls than others. So I protect my chat and my show really well because guess what? It's been under attack by some really shitty people. So guess what? My show, my rules, and if you don't like it or you have a question, my email is on my About page. And you can send me an email. But don't blame me if I react to trolling because, God damn it, that's been my life, and some of them have been a little more serious than others. So I don't take a lot of chances because guess what? I like myself and I like my life, and I don't need the noise and distraction of people who are stupid. That's it. I'm dealing with real stupid people who are trying to do things that hurt me and hurt my daughter. So that's where my focus lies. So anyone who comes in and I don't know who you are and you start in on me, you're gone. Because that's not how we do this. I mean, I'm just talking about being a human. I'm not saying I'm different. I'm saying I am my own human. So I get to make a decision. I've maintained a really good place here because of that intention. So anyway, for those who got swept up, Chrissy, I didn't know you were Cash App. I didn't know you were Chrissy because that's not how I've been in this world. I have lots of different shit when it comes to YouTube and social media and parasocial. So forgive me, I unblocked your Chrissy alt. Come on back if you want. I'm not mad. I'm just saying you come for me, I'm going to come right back. That's like I've been trained to do that at this point. So I don't know, come on. There's more important things right now than a hurt feeling over a chat. Especially when it's me. God, you can explain things to me. Jesus fucking Christ. But you do have to tell me. Otherwise, I won't know because my brain just isn't going to hold it. So anyway, there's that. And yeah, so I... Oh, and the fact that, the thing about it is also, I don't know how I do it either sometimes. It's like no good deed goes unpunished. And you know what? If you notice, I haven't had like tremendous success, and I don't have like a huge chance. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like a superstar of the YouTube streets by any stretch. I've had my little corner of it, and I'm doing my thing. And I'm doing my thing for the benefit of as many people as I can. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not just doing this because it's like, oh, although it certainly interests me. Anyway, I'm not Jean Dixon. Yeah, I'm not Jean Dixon. Anyway, I don't want to belabor the point, but I did want to address it because we didn't really have a chance to address it yesterday in the thing. And clearly it's an issue for some people, so I'm just going to address it now. But you know what? I'm not the one. I'm not the one you need to come for, okay? There's plenty of people in this world you need to come for. I'm going to guarantee you right fucking now, I'm not that person. You don't need to worry about me. What I think of you is also not very important to anyone but me, so that also doesn't, yeah. But just know that my world is a little bit different than one might think. And the people coming for me, there's a few different groups that would love to see me not have a show and all that nonsense. So, you know, some of them are more, try to be more scary than others. And the unscary ones I don't really care about. And most of them are unscary. But there's a couple that are just fucking troublemakers and want to really make my life sad. And I don't want my life sad. I've lived a long life and I've worked really hard and I've cared and I care very much about everyone. So I'm going to ask a little grace. And if you don't understand what's going on with me, well, I don't know how to help you because I wear my heart on my sleeve. I always have, and I always will. Yeah, thanks, Scott. I appreciate it. It's juvenile behavior, but I understand. It's very human. It's very human. It's human behavior, and that's okay. I can deal with human behavior. I can totally deal with that. I can totally do that. I shut it down. So yeah, I mean, that's just the context. I'm sorry. If you don't have the context, I'm not trying to make a big drama about it. I'm just telling you, there may be shit you don't know about why I react the way I do. And I'm always flexible. So anyway. And I'm really done with fucking YouTube intrigue, okay? I'm really fucking done. Thanks, Lee. It's just, I'm addressing, you know, like, just had a lot of like people coming at me and I'm like, maybe you don't understand. I know we made it through Hell Week. Anyway, that's enough of that. But I wanted to say that out loud because I didn't address it yesterday. Yeah, we made it through Hell Week. Here's the other thing. I have streamed basically for almost 10 hours a day the last 4 days. Now, that may not sound like it's a big deal. I get it. Wah, wah. But it is kind of a big deal because it kind of actually is a lot of energy to be thinking. Yeah, we should all come together. I just think we have to know who the enemy is. That's all. That's all I'm asking for. Can we just please know who the enemy actually is? And guess what? It's not this broad, okay? This broad doesn't give a shit who you are, what you are. Pogo. Can we, is that like playing pogo sticks? Is that what you're thinking? What is that? It was a lot. And the thing is I'm old. No, I'm not drained. I'm actually energized because it's over. The RNC convention is over. We have met the enemy and they use us. No, the RNC convention is over. And it just happened to be, you know, like maybe the Democratic convention will be worse. Oh, peace, love, I love you. It's just been a long week. It's been a long week, so fucking everybody calm the fuck down. I kind of do love, there's some trolls of mine, though, that I did see the AOC video. I liked it. There are some trolls who are really trying to do a number on us, but I'm not buying their number. Can we have a 10-hour Lolo's Lounge to finish the week get started? What wrestler will we get? I think we should get CM Punk. I don't know. That's what I think. Or the Undertaker. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Anyway, yes, I did see the AOC thing. Here's the thing, folks. Is George the Animal Steel still alive? I don't know. The Undertaker. Your hair's a bit burnt around the edges, TBH. What? What happened? Oh, your hair's on fire. I see. Yeah, I get it. I agree with AOC. Here's the thing. Here's where we're at, folks. There is clearly a segment, and a very vocal and powerful segment of the Democratic Party who does not want to have Joe Biden. And that they've made that painfully obvious. And while I am a converted Joe Biden fan because of the policies and the that have been passed, legislation, that's kind of my thing. I'm not really a cult of personality. I'm more of a cult of legislation. So from a legislative standpoint, that's my vehemency for Team Biden. At the same time, here's what I really think is stupid about this whole situation. I have never understood. To me, this is more strategic error than it is, and kind of a head scratcher. Like, what? What? Haven't we done this? I mean, we've done this before. Anyway, so for whatever reason, they're pushing. Well, I want Joe because Joe actually has performed better than I have, better than I thought he would. And so this administration, for me, has done a great job. Now, if you switch your horse at the end of the race, my issue with this entire thing is I think strategically that's very dangerous. And in a setting such as this, I'm not sure why you would make that risk. Why that risk would be so attractive. Now, maybe they know something I don't. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying, realistically, it's very interesting. And, make sure that we are, kind of focused on good information and all that stuff. But so it's not that, oh my God, are they getting rid of Joe? It's more that this seems like a really terrible strategy idea if you want to win an election. Easily need to watch the flame when hitting the bull. Came home after perm. My husband broke out laughing. Got made smoke a bowl and caught your hair on fire. Oh my God. That's crazy. The GOP are ready to pull the trigger on lawsuits if Biden gets taken off the ballots. Yep. Yeah. It is funny, but I'm sorry, Easily. That's terribly dangerous. I love his policies for women and the environment. That's always been my core issue. Yeah, absolutely. And I think he needs to do more in all of those areas, by the way. So, but I feel like I have an idea of what's at stake given the conditions that we're in right now, especially with the introduction of the Peter Thiel factor. What are you doing? Oh my God, you guys are so silly. Anyway, the Peter Thiel factor to me is really kind of a game changer a little bit, or it's just it's more getting closer to what the some of the climax of this situation. Joe's the incumbent, already beat Trump once, all about getting donors. Yeah, I feel like I was reading a little bit about like the panic in the donor class. I see. That's your toy. Again, I understand all of this. I'm just wondering about the wisdom of this type of decision. It doesn't seem very wise, but that's fine. They're going to do what they want to do. So what I do, what I do is, I will, obviously, I will be voting for the Democratic. Not convinced by the imposter. I will vote for the Democratic ticket, and I will vote full-throatedly. I will go door to door. I will do everything I can to make this a successful November 5th for humanity, and for the climate and for all of this. Yeah. I mean, my God, there's not even a choice. It's just not even a choice. Anyway. And staying home is just as bad as voting for Trump. That's it. I'm sorry. I know that's an inconvenient thing that people don't want to realize, but I'm sorry, kids. That's the way it is. I didn't make the rules. That's just the way it is. So that's not the point. I'm still annoyed at Kid Rock. But I think I'm just a person who follows politics, and it seems to me strategically this seems like a real fucking dumb idea. Oh my God, I still have the RNC title on here. I got to get that off. Anyway, so that's what I'm thinking about, and when it comes to all this nonsense about who's running what. But again, no one's asking me, so I'm not gonna. I've already given my opinion. They don't want it. Where is this thing? I want to get this. Okay, where's the title? Anyway, so yeah, so that's that, and yeah, I don't know. I feel a little bit like you know how sometimes you can look at the news and you can kind of go, okay, well, I kind of see how this might be playing itself out. You know what I mean? Like, like I could sometimes you can kind of figure out what people are thinking or doing or all that stuff. Oh wow, what happened? That didn't work very well. What happened? Why is this doing this? I'm sorry, everybody. Hold on. Okay. That's why. I didn't have my thing. Anyway, sorry. Who's Kid Rock? From an alt boy band? Yeah, the incels. How could anyone vote for an orange Oompa Loompa with a tampon in their hair? At least Kids Bop didn't perform there. Well, can you imagine if it was like Kid Rock and then a bunch of Kid Bop singers came out to be like his backup band? A boy band. You psycho. Winner of the lip syncing. He was a pretty good lip syncer, though, easily. He would have won that challenge. Lip sync for your life. I could be RuPaul. We should have been RuPaul last night at judging the performances. Your sachet was too much. Sachet away. Your attempt at presenting yourself as a viable president failed. Sachet away. Getting drunk and waving pew pew around. Wait, what? Max? Oh, yeah, he's psycho, yeah. Rewatched Orange Guy's description of the event. Did you? Ooh, tell me more. I know RuPaul would have slayed. Tell me more about the really odd effect that you noticed in Trump's description of his trauma. He wasn't a good lip syncer. His lips weren't moving when the song was. You know, I didn't even look for that. Damn it, Peace Love. I usually look for shit like that, and I didn't even do it. Dang it. Well, then he wouldn't have been able to save his life with a lip sync challenge on RuPaul then. Still think they did a great prank on Gates. Is the prank on Gates like the fact that they had him get Botox right before the event? Is that what you're talking about? In the Rolling Stone profile, Kid Rock gets drunk and waves a pew-pew around. I wonder if we should read that. Hey, Grace, how are you? Yeah, it's just I don't know. Kid Rock. And the thing about it is, all of these, even the worst conventions, are always like love fests, and they always get a bump after the convention. And so those are the types of things like, okay, here's what I expect to happen. Here's what I expect to happen. I know. I expect that, after the convention, they get a little bump, boopity boop boop. And then, things settle in, blah, blah, blah. And then we'll figure out what happens with, with the Democrats. I mean, really. And let's see. And then we'll do what we do. But you know what? It's not going to change what I do. I'm going to go walk doors. I'm going to knock doors, and I'm going to put on the half dinosaur suit, and I'm going to hope that we can make sure we persevere. Because here's the thing. They're actually, there's a lot of Democrats who are amazing. But I don't know. This just seems foolish. I mean, the strategy part seems foolish to me. It seems like a terrible risk to take. There are provisions in the Constitution if you have a president who is actually incapacitated. I haven't seen, Joe may be slow, whatever, blah, 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 old, moop. But there's nothing to tell me that his decision-making and the people around him's decision-making are adversely impacted. That could be different. And if it is, then smart people should figure out what happened and how we move through. But I don't feel like we're getting that type of information about this. I think we're just getting the hair on fire. And every time it's a hair on fire situation, I need to stop. Like, I almost can't emotionally get drawn into a hair on fire situation, although I do react. I'm not saying I don't. But it's definitely not my favorite place to be. I've never been a big, love chaos person. In my work life, I ran huge events. I ran big organizations, small organizations. I had big decisions to make that impacted people, little decisions, you know what I mean? So this has never been just a given for me. I think it is so important to make thoughtful and to be thoughtful about how you make those decisions, whether you do them in public or not, right? I think that when you're approaching a situation like this, where maybe you have an older candidate that you want to move off the ticket, it seems to me that what you do is go to that person and say, we need to come up with a plan, blah, blah, blah. But if you do that stuff behind the scenes and then engage the person in the decision making and the ultimate announcement, that to me is a much wiser way to. It's innate in my mind that as a leader, that's what you would do, is that you put your you do the messy part behind the scenes, because the messy part can scare people, right? If you scare people, then it's really hard to get them to for you to influence their actions in a way you want to influence them, right? So it doesn't really. That's why none of this has really made sense to me. That's what it is. It just doesn't make managerial sense to me. You know what I mean? Like if you just think about it from a stupid ass manager standpoint, like a leader standpoint, I wouldn't start to question a decision without I never would come out half cocked like that with such a big decision or a big situation. You literally are making management decisions, for lack of a better term. Oh, my nose. You're making management decisions and basically whipping people around, like whiplash, right? I guess. I mean, here's the thing. Grace, follow the money. You're right. I think that, which is so weird. It's so weird to me. I guess I just don't expect people to be that shitty. You know what I mean? Like, I really just don't expect people to be that shitty. But if this is some kind of fucking kleptocracy move by other donors in the Democrat side, well, that's just, I mean, I don't know how to, okay, what? Okay, what? I don't know. So, but yeah, it does seem to be on Delaware right now with the Bidens would be a recharge. You had to be in Delaware with it. I mean, that's all. It doesn't make business sense to me. But again, nobody asked me what, so what do I know? I don't know. I don't know anything. Also, at the same time, I think there needs to be a lot of amendments to the Constitution. Yeah, oh my goodness. There's so much. There's so much work to do. There's so much work to do. So, I don't know. I guess they're going to have to figure that out. I guess we're going to have to wait and see what happens. Anyway. Yeah, it's when the billionaire class becomes top-heavy fascism. Really, GP? That's interesting. Yeah, could start with ratifying the ERA. Yeah, could start with securing voting rights. And could start with removing money from politics and reversing Citizens United. Hey, get with the executive orders there, Joe. Time's a wasting. I got arms and you got arms. Why don't you say we use those arms? Come on, time's a wasting. Katzenberg? Are you fucking kidding me? Jeffrey Katzenberg? Are you kidding me, Scott? Is that really true? Buckley v. Vallejo. Why does that sound so familiar? I got arms and you got arms. What do you say? We use those arms. Come on, time's a wasting. It's a good song. Let's see, Buckley. Oops. Yeah, right. Time's a wasting. Buckley v. Vallejo. Federal Election Campaign Act. Okay, thank you. Is that the Citizens United? No. I guess Citizens United is Citizens United. That's January 30, 1976. Supreme Court issued a per curiam opinion. The landmark case involving the constitutionality of the Federal Election Campaign Act of 1971, as amended in 1974, and the Presidential Election Campaign Fun Act, cited by Cannon, but more importantly, the precedent for Citizens United. Okay, thank you so much. So women will have to be back home, white men take all jobs. I mean, I think you're going to see a real, I wouldn't be shocked to see some reversal of some pretty important things. I don't know. You know what? Hey, man, this is what y'all want? Fucking crack on, McDuffs. Oh my God, my fucking thing is not fucking. I swear, I thought I plugged this in last night. What? No wonder. No wonder my screen is so dark. God, I'm like, why is my screen so dark? Oh, it's because my computer's about to shut down. I saw an ex post today where the founder of talent agency WME told a New Mexico Dem senator, publicly call for Biden to exit or you don't get a dime from me. Really? Do they have someone in mind? I mean, I'm just like, I'm trying to read the tea leaves here. Like, what's the game? I mean, what's the actual game? You know? Like, I don't get what the game is. What's the end goal? What is the end goal? Oh God, I haven't baked yet. God damn it, Scott. Let's do this. What the fuck? Let's do this, baby. First women need to be added the way they should have been from the get-go. Yep, Adam should have listened to his wife. That's right. Oh, LB reposted that? Yeah, that's true. She would probably check shit before it's posted. Here's the thing. I don't know. I guess people just don't learn. I don't know. No, he didn't. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Oh, GP, I'm so sorry. That's probably like, I don't know if that's even a colloquial or whatever in whatchamacallit, in Australia. Oh, time's a wasting. I'm going to check some headlines and see if we're missing anything really, really great. Let's see if there's anything interesting. All right, where are we going here? Okay, can we you're behind. What? Oh, behind in. Yes, okay. Hurry it up. Come on, we're waiting. Australia is Tasmania adjacent. It's true. It's true. But separated by water. Because it's an island. And I thought it was its own country. I'm not going to lie. I'm not afraid. I'm confident enough in myself to admit it. Yes, well. We used the term baked in the 70s, yeah, after smoking 3 crappy joints from a dime bag. I know. I know. Now, May, it is not its own country. I get it. It's part of Australia. I just thought it was its own country. Okay, but who is zooted? Zooted? Who's zooted? Can we also explain for a moment that the Trump campaign, who was probably in charge of that little speech that he made, the Trump campaign are the ones who misspelled the deceased name. Okay, whoever created that jacket. No, I wasn't mixing it up with Tanzania. But that's very gracious, Neil. Thank you. No, that Tanzania, I actually knew where Tanzania was. I don't know why I thought Tasmania was its own country. I don't really know why. I have no idea. Greece is the word and the word and the herd and the word and a meaning. Like finale of Grease 2. That jacket's like the finale of Grease 2. Except I don't think the guy was really deceased in Grease 2. Have a beautiful day. Peace, love. Oh, I wish you could stay too. Send you off on your day. If you can tonight, spaced out trivia, Lolo's Lounge. Come on down. Come on down to Hogtown. Come on down. Come on down. I know. Most people are. I mean, but his base isn't. They'll eat up anything. He farts, they'll suck it up. Come on now. We know this. This is not. Anyway. Yeah. Peace, love. I hope we see you later. It's just so crazy. Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. Yeah. Anyway, it's just a big joke. I don't know. I don't know. This is like it's like I the whole thing about and yeah, maybe this is like where I'm like I'm inexplicably awestruck, dumbstruck about how people continue to treat this like the Washington Post, not Homan because I know he's an idiot, but the women from the Washington Post on the panel thing last night were just so goddamn stupid. Like, I don't know, how in the world do you act like the Republicans have put up an authentic choice for an administration? I know, I like them. And I'm not saying that, I'm expecting them to like hold the banner for Democrats. I really am not. I'm not. I am expecting journalists to present important context that I think is part of the news. Like how, I don't know. Maybe they can't. Maybe they don't have enough of a story that is, sourced, etc. to, I don't know. MCs. Okay. Oh, that's right. Okay. Or they're not. Okay. Yeah, remember? And so I think we need to hold him to the I'm not going to tell this story anymore. Okay? Are you guys with me? Are we going to hold him to the, no, you can't tell that story anymore. You said you wouldn't. You promised us you wouldn't tell that story anymore. So, no? Okay. Damn. Okay, let's see. Victor Blackwell is stuck. Wait. Oh, shit. Only Temps know how to satisfy a woman. Oh, God. Anyway, sorry. Okay. Over and over. Blood pouring everywhere. Except for on the collar of your white shirt. Okay? There was no blood on his collar. Now, I understand he's got a big head. So the blood was going to take its time to get there, and maybe it was just falling forward. Hi, Badger. But doesn't that seem odd? I mean, your head does bleed a lot. Like when you cut your head or whatever, or your ear, fucking bleeds a lot. How did he not know that too? Like I feel like that's probably conventional wisdom, but maybe not. Okay. But how do you not do that? Because the ear bleeds. Yeah, the ear bleeds the most. I don't know. Let's try that theory. I'm just kidding. I don't care if he's hurt or not. I mean, like, and I put a comment on Jack Black's Instagram post where I put it on the post where he wishes Kyle Gass a happy birthday, which was like a day before he broke up Tenacious D. And so I said to Jack Black, stop this. You can't break up Tenacious D over a joke. We're better than this. You have to come together now. It's important. We have to unify over bad jokes. No, but I did say that. I didn't say that, but I did say we need to get your shit together. You're not breaking up Tenacious D over a dumbass joke. That's Kathy Griffin. You don't want a Kathy Griffin Kyle Gass. That's stupid. Just ignore it and move on. Come on now. Get a grip. That's I'm going to put that on a shirt. Get a fucking grip. I'm going to try not to yell because my poor neighbors, I don't want to wake them up. Okay, I can't close that. That's fine. Anyway, I don't know. That made me sad. Nobody wants anybody to die, for Christ's sake. We're not Republicans. I'm just kidding. My implication was clear. Good. Thanks, Scott. I'm glad you saw that. Like, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. This is foolish. Choose your moments wisely. Turn around, bright eyes. So come on, Jack Black. Number 1, hire me. Number 2, number 1, make up with Kyle Gass. Number 2, hire me. I would love to work on a voiceover project with him. That would be great. Wouldn't that be fun? I really like him. I'm sorry. I like them both. And I understand why he said it. I do. I understand why he was like, you can't do that. That's not cool, man. I get that. But that's what you say to your friend. You go, hey, man, that wasn't cool. And then your friend goes, yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you should do. You imagine he's insufferable? I don't know. I haven't heard much about him. Most of us are insufferable. No, isn't everyone insufferable? No. Well, I don't know, but I'd like to find out. I just think it'd be fun to work on a voice project with him. My guess is it needs a little... Yeah, I mean, of course. I'm sure they'll be fine. I'm not worried too much about Tenacious D. It was surprising, though. But not surprising given the time. Again, I think that everything is a little bit on a hair trigger, right? Like I have my moments too, but I think that there is a little bit of a hair trigger on some stuff right now, and everybody's a little sensitive. It's a very, I think it's a time of a little bit of unknowns. And I think that makes it a little tougher. But other than that, I don't really know. I'd love to return. Oh, I know. Well, and there's so much talent, right? There's so many talented people in voiceover work. It is very difficult to get a gig. Yeah, it really is. So I don't know. I'm trying to put together a reel of voice stuff so that I have it. I'm not very good at the editing part, though, so I'm trying to figure that out. But I've gotten a couple of outreach from backstage. One for, which I'm not accepting, sorry, for Let's Make a Deal, to come on as a costume person kind of thing. I guess they reach out to people, so that's not really one. But then I did just get outreach for a part in an independent film. To audition for it. I'm not sure I'm going to, but I might. I don't know. So I don't know. I have to pay more attention. If I want to cultivate that type of stuff, I have to do a little more work on my backstage profile and my shit, all that stuff. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to try. And I'm still planning my stand-up set. I just have been super busy, and I should do the auditions. Yeah, I should just go to all the auditions. That's actually really smart. I was talking to Bobo about that, and I'm like, I'm still like a little intimidated to go to an audition, and I'm a little intimidated to go to an open mic. But I think I might. It's a small part. This is a small part. So it's not really a big deal, but I might. There are about 20 voiceover peeps that get all the gigs. Yeah. Listen carefully and you recognize. Yeah. Well, that's true. You did voiceover work for the ABC many years ago. GP, and if you have never seen GP's modeling photos, you need to go to his... Are they on your Instagram, GP, and your Twitter? Or just... Would you suggest people go to your Instagram or your Twitter? Or your TikTok, rather. I'm not sure where you're doing most of your... because you have some throwback photos of your modeling that is fucking chef's kiss. Gorgeous. Yo, bourgeois. Just your Twitter. Okay. So if you go to GEEPEE1, the number 1, I think, or your MySpace. I wonder if my MySpace, I think I had a MySpace at one point. I wasn't really into that. I wasn't into like instant messenger or any of that stuff. I never really had any like friends who did that stuff. I'm not really sure. Yeah, no, totally. Stunning. Oops. I just had one of your pictures up. Damn it. Oh man, I thought he was sharing my tweet. I will put. Use that. I wonder if I still. I mean, I think I set one up, but I just don't remember. I don't remember if I did or not. Oh man, dang it! It was right in front of me. But let's see. Let me actually. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna do this. Oops. There we go. Pete Santilli is a dick. Yeah. Pete Santilli is a dick. Yeah. Yeah, he's a dick. He's a big old dick. Good morning, Vietnam. Friendster. Oh my God. That's a throwback. Hi, CF. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. It's so good. It's so nice that we're together. This is fine. What's going on here? Sorry, my brain's stopping. Not a cloud in the sky. High mid-70s. That's so nice. Are you sitting outside easily? Are you able to sit outside and have your? I miss Robin Williams so much. Is that what we're talking about, Robin Williams? I miss him so much. Oh yeah. Good morning, Vietnam. I wonder if all comedians are like clinically depressed. Oh yes, easily. I'm living vicariously through you right now. And now that I'm with time to bake. Oh wait, time to bake. Thank you for the reminder, CF. Blue and 72. I don't even know what it is here. I haven't been outside yet. But I'm going to go outside soon. Actually, I have an appointment this morning. So I have to go and do my appointment. And pathologically hostile, just like the law students. Seems we just get started. And before you know it. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of hoping there is a chance that I'll be in the kitchen tonight for the lounge. I don't know. Depends on what I get done this afternoon. But I'm kind of hoping that I do. So I'm excited about lounge. And as for the news, I mean, I'm just kind of taking it in. You know, it's nothing that happens in the news is going to drastically change my actions over the next 3 months. That's what I've decided. I have a plan for what I want to do the next 3 months in terms of the election, and all of the noise and nonsense around us isn't going to change what I'm going to do. And so I hope you don't let it change what you want to do around just doing our job to help preserve some sense of democracy. I would hope so. I'm not. Yeah, may my appointment be short and give you the results you want. It will. It's a very pleasant appointment, so it's not a bad one. I'm excited about it. Let's see. Try to make it fun. Yeah, try to have a good day today. I think it'll be a good day. Hey, you know what the good news is? Hell Week is basically over. Okay? We made it through the fucking RNC. It might be the last RNC we ever have to sit through. No, I'm kidding. But we made it through the RNC. That's done. We've got JD Vance. We know we have some knowns. We have some unknowns. And it really doesn't matter what the unknowns are because they will reveal themselves when they need to be revealed. That's right. Glory be. There is no more RNC. Praise Jesus. Praise the white Jesus. There is no more RNC. Congrats. Anyway. All right, I think I'm going to hit it. I'm going to take a little bit of a early morning this morning so I can get ready for this appointment. You were right about the comet? The comet. Get him. So thanks for coming this morning. Thank you so much. Sorry it was a shorty. But I'll be back. I'll be back tonight. So please join us tonight if you can. I would very much appreciate it. Oh, Fireside Theater. Now that the RNC, maybe YouTube will let her. I know, right? Maybe they will. All right. Thank you. Thank you all for coming. And have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I will see you later. Okay, wait. I need to do